Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends. Welcome in new video. 2 weeks ago, I asked my English students to translate these sentences. In the same day, I asked my Russian students to translate the same sentences. And what was very interesting that my English students had very big problems with these sentences. And my Russian students translated them very correct. And I asked myself, why Russians translated them correct and why English speakers didn't? So let's figure it out why it's like that. So let's start. First of all, try to translate them also. It's very easy. There is very easy vocabulary, so the problem wasn't with vocabulary. Look, if you want to work as a teacher of English in our school, you must have a diploma from the university. If you want to play new games, you should have a good computer. If you want to go to the mountains, you must have a good car. So it's very easy vocabulary, very basic words. But only 10% from commentators answered correct, and 90% have the same mistakes. And this is Russian sentences, and there were 90% answered correct, and 20% have different mistakes. So they they had mistakes with vocabulary, with some incorrect translating, but in general, it was correct. So, but the problem was with this part. You should have, you must have, and English speakers, as I said, have this problem with this part. You should have, you must have. Why? Let's see why. So English speakers translated this part as عليك أن تملك. عليك أن تملك. And some of them translated this as عليك أن تمتلك. تملك and تمتلك means to own something, to buy something. مثلا أنا أملك بيتا. That means, yes, I have a house, but it means also I own it. It's my house. So تملك, الملك, يملك means to own something. But when I say, for example, if you want to go to the mountains, you should have a good car. I don't say you should buy a good car. I don't say you should own a good car. Just you should have in general. Maybe it's not your car. Maybe it's your friend's car. Maybe it's a rent car. So it's not correct when you translate عليك أن تملك as you should have. Yes, in some sentences it's correct. But in general, when you say if you want to for example, if you want to go to America, you should have a visa. When you say عليك أن تملك, you can't own visa. You can't buy visa. You just need to have it. So it's not correct when you translate عليك أن تملك or عليك أن تمتلك. This is what I said. If you say لو تريد أن تذهب إلى الجبال يجب أن تملك سيارة جيدة, that means you should own or you should buy it. So the same information that I said. طيب. You must have the correct translating is لو تريد أن تذهب إلى الجبال. Okay, this is very easy. يجب أن تكون عندك سيارة جيدة. And you also can say يجب أن يكون عندك سيارة جيدة. So when I explained it for my English students, they were confused because عليك يجب أن تكون عندك. So it's very hard to understand. So after that, alhamdulillah, I found another way to translate it. I translated it literally. So يجب أن تكون عندك means it's an obligation that a good car exists with you. Weird, yes? It's an obligation that a good car exists with you. And what's interesting that in Russian language we say in this way. So in Russian, for example, we say у тебя должна быть хорошая машина. У тебя должна быть, يعني means the car has to be with you. The car has to be, not you have. The car has. So in English, look, in English we say you must have. So you is a subject. You must have. You should do it. You should have. And the verb have refers to you. So when you try to translate it to Arabic, you try to find the same verb. You try to find the verb like tamlik. So you own it. You try to find the verb which the subject is you, like tamlik, tamtalik, to buy, to own it. You should have. So this is the reason why English speakers have this problem. So يجب أن تملك means you own. يجب أن تكون عندك سيارة means it's an obligation that a good car exists with you. So as I said, and like the Russians, because in Russian language we say like Arabs, a car has to be with you. A car has to exist with you. So the car is a subject, and that's the secret. So when you say يجب أن تكون عندك سيارة, so سيارة is فاعل, is a subject. So سيارة يجب to exist with you, to be with you. So let's practice. Look at these sentences. If you want to study in London, you should have a good level of English. It's not you should own, you should buy, you should have. So how would you translate it? Write in comments now. Pause this video, stop this video, and go and write first one, you're translating. Okay, I'm waiting for you. Stop this video. Okay? So inshallah you did it. So we would say لو تريد أن تدرس في لندن يجب أن يكون عندك. So a good level exists with you. يكون عندك مستوى جيد في الإنجليزية. So look, if you want to study in London, it's an obligation. That good level يكون عندك, with you, is with you, exists with you. So the second one, if you want to live in Dubai, you must have a good job. Stop this video, write in comments, you're translating, and stop. Okay, inshallah you did it. So we would say لو تريد أن تسكن في دبي يجب أن يكون عندك عمل جيد. The same. If you want to live in Dubai, it's an obligation that good job is with you, or that good job exists with you. So you have it. It's with you. Okay? And the last one is, if you want to travel to America, you must have a visa. Stop, write, and come back. طيب. لو تريد أن تسافر إلى أمريكا. Oh, I'm sorry, there is a mistake. لو تريد أن تسافر إلى, not في أمريكا. تسافر إلى أمريكا يجب أن يكون عندك تأشيرة. يجب أن يكون عندك تأشيرة. تأشيرة means visa. So if you want to go to travel to America, it's an obligation that visa exists with you. يجب أن يكون عندك تأشيرة. So do you understand? So when you want to translate this kind of sentences, like you should have, you must have, like that, don't try to translate it literally from English to Arabic. First of all, think how Arabs think, how they build this sentence. they build it as it's an obligation that they think exists with you. So when you understand it, first of all, order your sentence as Arabs do, and after that translate it. So يجب أن يكون عندك. Of course, sometimes you can say يجب أن يكون لديك, يجب أن يكون لك, and also you can say عليك أن instead of يجب. Like عليك أن يكون عندك. عليك means it's upon you. It's on you. You must do it. It's on you. عليك أن يكون عندك. So that's it. Translate this one. If you want this PDF, you should join my Telegram channel. Join to or join to? I don't know. But translate it to Arabic. It would be لو تريد هذا PDF يجب أن تنضم إلى قناتي في Telegram. This sentence, not from that kind. So there is not, it's an obligation that a good channel exists with you. So you should join. So it's something you do. So translate it like يجب أن تنضم. تنضم means to join, and تنضم, it's you are a subject in تنضم. تنضم انضم ينضم أريد أن أنضم. I want to join. So that's it. Barakallahu fikum. I hope this video was interesting and useful for you, and inshallah نراكم قريبا. We'll see you soon inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.